because of you end up let's say you have a car. As I said, at Soweto they do gambling with those sports and then they do it like you can even end up betting with your car for 200 rand and then that car is gone and they'll tell you let it pay, you must pay for that car while I have it until you bring back my money. So you end up losing things. Valuable even they say a long time ago they even bet with women. Imagine
your wife.
Take your car and take your wife.
I need to see that person that is why. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another section of podcast. You know what I always mean. And today we will be bringing you exciting content, and our topic today will be on gambling. We just want to know your thought on the comment section below. Let us know what you think. It's gambling a scam? That will be the topic. And I'll introduce you to my co-host, but before I do that, my name is Yotin, you all know, and here beside me is that and beautiful CJ. You know what I mean? I want to mention that because she wanted that. And the tall and dark handsome young man. I hope that some of you are happy now, but she didn't complain, so I'll just go on see my phone, so you know what I mean? Alright, then back to us guys, and before we dive straight into the topic of today, you know, gambling is something that doesn't just pop out today. Like it's something we grow up and meet, and it's something that is part of the society that it's keep on just going and going and going. And a lot of people have different conceptions the way they see gambling. Some people see gambling as a source of income or employment, and some people think gambling is a scam, especially those my brothers and sisters out there that have lost a lot of money. So what are your takes on that?
Gambling is good.
This guy, don't start again. Don't start again.
Why? How much of yours did it take?
Yeah.
Mine, I don't gamble, so mostly if I check people that gamble, then I can tell gambling is a scam, because we can check with the sports betting, we can talk about lottery, we can talk about it falls under sports betting. Yeah, so it's sports betting, lottery, and what else?
If I know it.
You guys, these guys are being inside. Let me just explain. We have sports betting, right? We have casinos, we have the lottery, right? And many more. So those guys, the kind of games you guys are mentioning falls under some of the online casinos.
It's under casino.
Yeah.
Aviator's under casino.
It's under a casino, yes. So I don't want to mention the names of those.
Yeah, but you know the way you take it, just saying it's a scam. I don't feel it, especially for me that I gamble sometimes, and people out there, because you know what, we need to take it back. The origin of gambling, it started a long time way before BC. It started in China with dice, you know, before it moved to Europe with casinos. And if you want to take it, especially in states that are very developed like California, when you look at the revenue they generate for that part of the economy, you equally see that gambling as well generates. It equally contributes more to the economy. And if government cannot see that as a scam, and that's why it's not banned, you can't just like it's a scam. No, man.
So the reason I'm saying, mostly the reason I'm saying gambling is a scam, I've checked a lot of people, they're doing sports betting, right? From whatever broker they are using. So most of the people, sometimes you're on a taxi. Sometimes you're going wherever you're going, minding your own business. You'll find somebody holding a phone like this other uncle that I found this other time. He looked so unhappy because he was betting and he was losing. So he was just looking at his phone like, and you could see with the physical expression, like he's very angry. He's losing money.
I don't think it's, for myself, from my own perspective, I don't think it's a scam. It's just people are doing it the wrong way. People like it's a bad habit that people tend to invest more than they get, and they tend to depend more on it, and they see it as a source of income. So once you do something desperately, you are bound to not get the result that you are looking for, because now it's out of desperation. No more the fun side, because I think gambling is considered to be entertainment, for socializing, for gaming, but people do it morely for money. So once you have that goal to get, it's more unlikely you won't get what you're expecting.
But also, if you're not educated about it as well, it's gonna become a scam because of some people. Like, I don't know how to put it, but it's like, you know, like I remember when my uncle told me this other story that. Let's say you be gambling using dice, right? Now you don't have money and you have your own cell phone. And then someone will be like, I'll just give you 200 in exchange of your cell phone. I'll hold your phone until you make money. Now you can't make that 200, now you lost, and then they take your phone. And then now, imagine you lost a 3,000 worth phone for 200.
No, that's what you keep using that word scam. How can you take your own decision and it become a scam? Because we need to actually sometimes face reality, right? Because when you say this is a scam, I tend to like, does that equally mean that those that smoke, is it a scam, or those that are that love drinking alcohol is a scam? Because, you know, they all fall under the same class, but I tend to see gambling becomes bad when it's addictive and when you don't have control measures.
So, okay, based on how I see things, most of the people, you said something from the start. You're talking about people that are gambling to make a living out of it. Now they're taking gambling as something that they can pay bills with. And it's happening. Like most of the people, this one is the one that I've seen mostly. Since they introduced these online casinos, a lot of people, they're doing sports betting. And none of them win. It's maybe because checking from research, from research, 90% of the people are losing money. And it's only 10% that they're making money from gambling. And also, where is the 10%? Because you can't be betting on 20 teams, for instance.
That's why I said a lot of people lost money on sport bets because of long shot. You understand? Because, for example, if you can do predictions on few matches, for example, if Chelsea is playing Arsenal today, because remember, you can't equally call that a scam because the match are being played in real life, and it all depends on your analysis of the game. But you know, football is determined in the field, not what you think, because you can see very weak teams winning very big teams. Like Man City.
So football is not a scam. The casino way of doing things is a scam.
No,
football will never be a scam.
You bet that this team and this team and this team will win.
Okay.
I think you need to limit yourself. Yes, you might get probably some type of 3 teams out of the 20 you bet, right? And then they give you the option to check out. But as greedy as you are, you want to remain and hope for the best, and you end up losing at the least amount you could have got out of your bet. It's a choice.
And you know, even while the match is still playing, because remember, they are equally working smart. They will send you a message that maybe you bet 1,000 rand and now your money is on 3,000. If the matches go through, maybe you'll get 1 million again. And they send you a message that, do you want to withdraw now? You said,
and we ignore.
My eyes are focused on the
Yes, that's what my point.
It takes me back, sports betting is a scam. I will never do it.
Then if you're saying sport betting is a scam, you're saying the games that are played in the field are yes.
Okay, listen, sports plays in the field. Betting is down on the background.
But it's your choice. It's you deciding on what's going to happen. Like, you predicting what might happen.
It's like saying that, I'm going to give you a reference with people that are saying forex is a scam. We'll force people to go to forex and place a trade. It's the same thing. They're saying it's a scam, but then we'll force them to go and
it's the same thing for gambling.
So I'm saying, so I'm referring to that. It's my line of saying it's a scam.
No, I believe it's a scam. Remember with forex, we said it's a scam because of how people advertise it.
Yes.
Also, okay. Also, all the sport brokers, they're telling you about place a bet now. There's a person who, like yesterday, I was scrolling on Facebook. They're speaking about there's a lady that won $1 million on Aviator. Yeah? There was a time where I registered for the Aviator thing on this other betting platform, online casino. Yeah? From the way I saw things, yeah, it's not easy to get there. Like, they must show us that person, like, okay, this is the person that won $1 million on Aviator, since they're saying they can win money on that. The reason I'm saying it's a scam is because they send you messages. We didn't go there and be like, okay, send me a message that I'm going to make money.
It's not a scam.
It's a scam.
And again,
People are losing money.
And again,
There's no
you
that person.
need to understand that whether you get a message because, remember, hot companies out there to make money.
Yeah.
And how do they get money? By you betting on them.
Yes.
And as any other company, they'll normally advertise, they'll normally build up strategies to get more people to bet, knowing that there's a winning probability and there's a losing probability.
Okay, I want to understand something, eh? Since I'm the only person from the start of this show to the end. I'm gonna speak to my wife. What is a scam? I want to know from all of you. What is a scam? For a person to say this is a scam, eh? How do you consider a scam? Okay, let's start from him. Yeah, it's fine. Let's start from him.
Alright, a scam is when you deceive somebody that this thing, it's like this, when it's not like that. But when we want to convert it now to betting, they don't tell you that betting is like this, when it's not like this. They tell you that if you bet that Arsenal will win Chelsea, you go home with maybe 100,000 rand. And the law is that maybe you must play on 2 or more matches. Okay. Alright, so what they normally then do now is they'll go now on Chelsea. There's a high probability that Chelsea will win Arsenal. Then they'll put very low money on those matches that they know that they have high chances. Yeah. Now on those other matches that even them themselves they are not sure that those teams can be able to win, they'll then put very big sums of money there so that they can then lower you. But remember, it's still your decision because the match is being determined in the fee. So you coming in, like for example, if Brazil is playing South Africa, what's the bigger probability? Brazil is going to win. Alright,
have you seen how South Africa plays?
No, we're talking about the reality.
Now, you don't watch football.
So what would be the reality now? What would be the reality now? They'll go in South Africa now and they'll put 100,000 that if South Africa win Brazil, you go home with 100,000. Then they'll reverse now the story now and say that if Brazil wins South Africa, you'll go home with 10,000. So you can see the difference now.
Yes.
Now you take the scam.
Let me make an example since we're still on gambling with Lotto. Lotto, you guess the numbers. And when the Lotto plays, you see the balls all spinning there and they go in one by one. How can you say that is a scam?
Is it not a scam? It's in the TV that it's a system though.
No, how is it Lotto? Now when I'm with Lotto, I bet with my heart. That is not a scam.
It's a scam.
Dude, they call like this and you see
it's a TV. You get a TV.
You get a TV, the numbers wrong, and then you tap out.
And when they show it, what if it's a program, it's a computer, it shows now it's coming.
But which computer knows which number?
Let's change the game. When you go out throwing in mouse and you see a bot, they give you a small ball that whatever he shoots, you win whatever is there.
Yes.
Is there any machine controlling your hands?
Thank you.
No, but it's physical. You know, it's better when it's like, you see, as you're saying, sports, it's physical. Like, and we're watching it, you know, they play.
But you also
no, but they're not controlling, there's no system.
Yes.
But with Lotto, guys, it's not TV. It's like,
let me explain my part. Can I explain my part? Okay, check. Mostly, we can even take it to sports.
Yeah.
When you're about to play, there's a high chance of players getting injured. And there's also a high chance of the match official being against your team that you want to win. And there's also a high chance of the people that you trust best not being on the lineup. And then for you saying, okay, this is
so
I'm gonna go with my team. This is Orlando Pirates, yeah, they're gonna win because I know they're good. And then when you get to the match, you placed your bet. I don't know how bets work like how bets work. Let's say you place your bet a day before. Like this is a straight win for my team, and then now they go play. When they're playing, like the weather conditions like change. Now they're changing. Your players are not performing like the way you expect things to be, and then now you lose money.
You're referring to that as a scam.
That's why I'm saying it's a scam. Because they know. Because they know.
That's a scam. That's not a scam. No. That's a scam. Because I can tell you, if I'm betting for Man City, I know that even their junior team, if they are playing with Toronto, they can still win.
Yes.
So I'm not betting on specific players because there are no chances that they will even play. Because it's the match managers that determines who plays.
Can somebody ask me this question?
Yeah.
How do I take a scam as? Somebody asked me this question.
Okay.
What's a scam based on how I see things?
Well, how do you see it? Same as you said, we ask you. Back to the
this question. So, okay, for me, a scam is something that somebody sat down. And then when they sat down, they made analysis. On those analysis, they saw like, no matter what you can do, whether you cry, or you jump, or whatever you can do, you go, you pray, or you use muti, you fast. They already know that the chances of you winning, they're very low. But then because that is something that's like keeping you like attracted to the whole thing, you're gonna always go there.
And that's why I say it's like I know a lot of people out there. They do gamble, but for fun. Like for example, when you reach the malls and you see all those games. Sometimes you play them not because you even intend to win something. It's just the fun. Yeah.
Have you seen things change, bro? Like if you check now.
That's when you win. When you are spending your last 500 to bet.
Trust me.
So using emotion.
Like I used to work in a retail shop that was across a casino. People will make a lay-by and go gamble with the man. They come back to do a refund because they don't have money for transport. You
see, and then same time, if you check, like what he was saying, like the streets, things have changed. Going through, what's this, Facebook, I see a lot of like groups where there's like a lot of people inside there. They're doing signals. They're doing sport betting signals. And then you'll find the leader. Yeah, the signals, for real. And there's this other guy that I know, he stays somewhere in Bramford, around Bramford. I don't want to mention his name, but then I know most of the people, they know him. He's very good. It's like giving signals on spot.
But
so I want to know.
You know.
Okay.
I don't consider that as a scam. You know why? Because there are a lot of people that just like to gamble, but they don't have the time to even go through all the matches to do the analysis. And some, when they just go to betting points and they just see people betting, they just copy numbers without even knowing what the numbers are for, and they bet yes.
That's why we say it's a scam, because somebody sat down and they did analysis like you're not gonna win. You're gonna always try to make money out of
the company giving you the leads.
Do it now. Most like when I know people who've lost a lot of money. I mean, I've gambled. Like I used to gamble. I'd have that. Okay, I'm using this amount, and if I exceed this, I'm done. You know, you should have your limits.
Why are you gambling if you know you're not gonna win?
For fun, to understand it.
As you said, it's probability.
Yes,
it's probability, but now we're talking about the whole country. Okay, I get what you're saying, which makes sense. But then, based on how people take it on the streets, which is a fact, people want to make a living out of it. There's this other guy that I know also is like, I bought this car with okay, I don't want to. It's
live.
With winning from bets or from bets, right? But then taking from the reality of things, it does not exist.
No, but people do. People do. That's a fact.
We want to see those people
because the truth is. Yes. If you see any community that people are motivated to bet, it's because there are few people that win. But the tricky part of it is with gambling, when you win just one time, you are very excited.
True.
And you can keep on failing for 100 times, but you still dream of that one day that you are going to make it big.
Because for me, something that's not a scam, it's something that has a guarantee.
So
a winning guarantee. So I don't care about your
problem.
As much as for it says enter at your own risk. It's the same thing for gambling. It's not a scam. You go there by
You
choice.
go
and
there
it's
knowing
luck.
you
It's
might
not-
win, you might
it's luck.
lose.
It's not like for sure you're gonna get it or you're not gonna get it. It's luck.
You
want-
are
so
aware
you want
that
me-
you might
you're
lose, you
aware.
might win.
So you want me to
know.
agree that this is not a scam?
Yeah,
It's your choice.
How
But
can
it's
you,
a scam.
how can
I
you
wanna
go?
see, because
How
I'm
can
not
you
talking
go?
about a
How
scam.
can you go to
But let me
bet
tell you,
and you know
let
that
me
you
tell
can
you.
win or you can lose, and when you lost, you call it a scam.
according to me, a scam is something that
Yes.
is said to be there but not there.
Yo, I'm lost.
Facts. Yeah, that's facts.
It's
I'm
said to be there but it's not there.
Yeah,
I'm
because
lost.
for example,
Said to be there but not there.
For
Okay. Said to be there in terms of rewards.
okay,
But then it's
okay,
not there.
Okay, let's
It
put
doesn't
another
exist. It's
example.
not there.
So who's winning on the spot bet thing?
No, let's
Both parties.
go
We want
another
which
example.
parties? That's why we say
You, gambler, and the casino owners.
the casino owners are
Sometimes you
making
lose,
more money.
sometimes you win.
Yeah,
Like
money.
recently, okay, I'm gonna give an example with
Oh.
but is it Betway, ne?
Mhm.
They're now sponsoring PSL.
Mhm.
So, which is the South African League, like soccer league.
Mhm.
So, the amount that I saw recently was announced, like the winner's gonna get it's 20 million rands.
Mhm.
Ne? So from that, you can clearly tell that the sports brokers, they are the ones that are making more money than the guys that are betting.
But obviously,
Is that a probability?
No,
Because the
no,
probability
no.
must be 50-50.
No,
No, it
obviously,
couldn't be
it's a
50-50.
business plan. You can set up a
It's not a
business to lose.
scam, though. That's what we are
Mama,
fighting.
She's good at math. She's
No,
good at math.
but-
What's a probability?
No, probability is that it's chances.
The chance
That
is
the
50-50.
chances can be there's a low chance,
Yeah, there's a
50%
high-
chance, there's a high
yes.
chance.
There's a
So that's why
50%
I'm
chance.
saying it's a probability. We
Mm.
can't
What kind
say-
of a
You
probability?
can't put a
And
number to
again,
it.
and again, remember,
Yes.
you can compare somebody with a metric to be intelligent enough on a subject matter. Like
Okay.
somebody, okay, for example, if I study nuclear physics
Mhm.
and you have not studied nuclear physics, you can't compare the two of us.
Okay.
So
Okay.
they are masters there. They understand the matrix. That is why
The
they
trends.
they understand the teams very well. They do all that analysis, and when they then come now to put in those figures,
Okay.
they then put the figures in such a way that you are not a master, you will not be able to actually.
Are you gonna control weather, the weather conditions?
No,
No, the weather control doesn't have any to do with it.
Okay.
They are fake
It was also not about qualification, who has a neutral what or a physical or a metric. It was not about that. It was all about the definition of probability. You asked me
Yeah.
about probability.
Okay.
So I said to you, it's a probability is low chance, 50% or high chance.
No, high chance.
So we're saying that betting. They're not saying you're gonna definitely win like scam.
Showcase.
Because
What
with
is
a
a scam?
scam they'll tell you yeah definitely gonna
Yes,
win.
and you
But with
don't.
betting,
100%.
it's-
That's a for me, I take it as a professional scam.
No.
That's a professional scam. It's a scam.
So what can you actually define as not a scam?
Yes, thank
because
you.
everything to you
We've
now
been-
it will
we've
seem
been
like
saying
it's
it's
a
a
scam. Yeah.
I'm gonna give an example with education, right? If we were to check about going to school, if somebody goes to
I'm listening.
yeah, just
Yes.
listen.
Yes.
Somebody goes to school, ne?
Yes.
And they always preach about unemployment. They're like, the unemployment rates are very high, ne? So looking at it closely, ne? We see people going to work every day. We see a whole lot of people going to work in every day, and we also see a lot of people not being employed.
You answer
So you
my
can tell.
part.
So you can
I'm
tell the
listening to
probability.
the answer,
from
yes.
So based on that, if somebody says go to school, you see people are going to work, and this is what they are driving. This is how they're living. We have a practical example, which is 50%. You can clearly see, like, oh, this is the number of people employed. And then also, when you talk about unemployment, you can clearly state the number, like, oh, these are the people, right? But then in sport betting, like sports betting or any kind of gambling, you're only shown this is how much you're gonna get. But we don't see the winners, the actual winners. How many winners? You don't even know one winner.
But
At this point.
with
winners.
example,
You know winners.
No, but with
I
example,
many
lived with someone who was a
Someone.
gambling addict.
And
No,
Like I
I
said,
know
10%.
with example.
Like I said, 10%.
I know one of
That
the
show-
10.
if you play with Aviator shows you the side for who pulled out and how much
Yeah.
do they get. So that one shows you that one. So you can't say it
So,
doesn't show
All
you.
right, all right,
answering from
all right.
that.
Benito, wait.
Okay.
All right, viewers out there, please just go on the comment section. Let us know, because you mentioned something and you wanted to rush away from it.
Yes.
It's education a scam. You know, I know a lot of people will, because you know.
How many people are working at degrees? How many people are working at retail stores with masters? Businessman with no grade 9. Businessman.
You know, sometimes when I sit and I calculated the amount of money I spent through education, and when I come out, I couldn't get a job. And I calculate if they could have given me that money to open a shop, maybe I'll be competing with Elon Musk right now.
To look for a job, to be employees.
So that's the reason I'm saying, okay, you're saying education is a scam.
Yeah.
Why are you saying it's a scam?
It's a scam because when you go to school, you have guarantee that you will have a job. And
if
remember,
if you have a degree,
throughout the school, they don't drill you with that mindset that you need to be an employee. Because if they could have drilled us with the mindset that, okay, as you are going to school, know that you need to create your own jobs as entrepreneur, it will be different.
But at the same time, it depends on.
How many people that are working in the retail, I won't mention names, but the retail stores that are working there, securities, whatever, which of those people, strippers, prostitutes, which of those people grew up and said, I want to be this when I grow up?
Nobody, but then remember when you get a job, it's a job, right? You're talking about a job, we're not talking about a nice job,
a job that you studied for.
Yeah. So when you go to that job,
studied for.
Listen, when you go to that job, they will have requirements. Right? They're gonna ask you for your matric. Some they ask for a driver's license, right? Don't they do that?
Alright,
so how is it that
you went to university for? You came back with a qualification and you had a graduation for you, and you are sitting at home with 5
We're talking about
degrees.
mentality.
And the guarantee also.
When you're being promised that when you're done with matric, you're gonna get a job. Obviously, you have that in your mind.
Okay, when you go to shop right.
But when you step out in the real world,
when you go to shop right, don't they want your matric as part of education? And then gambling.
Let me ask you a personal question on education, right? Alright. Just answer 2 questions, very straight.
Straightforward.
Alright.
Yes.
While you were in school, by this time, where were you seeing yourself? And where are you now? And are you doing what you dreamed to be doing while you were in school?
Okay, for that one, let me say, on camera, I'm not comfortable to answer that. But then, if it was something else, a different example.
Do you feel that it's your fault?
To do what?
Because the audience already understand your response. Who will not expatiate on that.
No, but I think
because I feel like if I explain,
I won't blame the school as well, because I would blame parents.
Can I ask
you? We're talking education, not
I know. I'm talking about education. But obviously, like, as a parent, you take a choice. You make a choice to take your child to school. Like,
yes.
They need to gain knowledge and all those things. So I say I wouldn't blame it based on education. It's a choice.
It's a choice. You went to school.
Again, we know that education, we know that at school they don't teach you about money. They don't teach you about finances. Let's be honest. They only teach us to be employees. Get a degree, get a job, get a secure job all the time.
You see, we are not about against education. Education is very important. We are just against the methods or the approach or what people are being informed. And I think that's a bigger effect on Africa as a whole. Because when Africans, a lot of us go to school, they only teach us to pass, but they don't teach us that we need to be entrepreneurs. A lot of continents excel because they have that mindset that they need to be entrepreneurs, that when the purpose of the education is to be able to survive without anyone or to employ others. But as Africans, when you depend on government now, you then see education as a scam, because government is doing a lot and they cannot employ everyone.
Exactly. So on what she was saying, I want to go back to your point. She was talking about education also. Since you guys are saying it's not you said it's not what? It's not a scam.
Yeah, it's not a scam.
It's a scam.
No, it's not.
You're saying it's not a scam.
It's a scam.
So she's saying it's a scam. So based on what she's saying, she also said that you had a choice. Because you remember, from primary you will get forced to study. But then the moment you get to high school and then now it's time for you to go to college. You have a choice. You can drop out like the others have dropped out.
Yeah. Also, as a parent, you also have a choice because of how they teach a child at school. It's like you're training a child how to think and not to be creative on how they must think as well. Because if everyone is taught the same way, it's a system. That's why I'm like, it's like, you know, when they teach us, you must stand in a line. So it's like when you see a line, you don't ask, you just stand in a line.
Just stand in a line because now you're being taught.
Thank you.
It's a system.
So going back to what you guys said, ne? You're saying it's not a scam, and you're saying it's a scam. And you're saying it's not a scam because you have a choice, right?
You have a choice.
Exactly.
And to
you're saying
what you consume.
I don't
know. You're confusing me.
You saying it's not a scam because you saying it's a scam.
No, I said it's a scam
because
it's like that's I'm like education is good.
Yeah.
But which one? What are you learning?
What are you learning?
How are you learning it?
How is that gonna help you in whatever that you wanna pursue outside?
I'm not saying you're not supposed to learn, but what are you
the primary
learning
need,
and how are you learning it? It's what's important. But our system, it's not a good way of teaching. It's not an education that.
So going back to gambling, it's still the same thing, right?
Are they supposed to teach you how to gamble?
You teach yourself how to gamble.
And you blame others.
You blame others.
If they teach you, they're gonna lose.
Yeah, even if they don't teach you, whether they teach you or don't teach you, it's a scam because the promises that are being made, like you're gonna make this much.
But is
so
there
as much as
they tell you, one thing I can assure you, a scam doesn't tell you, Uzi, you have this chance to not. They promise you the world.
They promise you the world.
Gambling, they show no. They give you a risk. They tell you at your own risk.
My sister,
they tell you at your and you go there knowing.
If I tell you that, let's throw this phone behind the camera. If it hits Jack, if it hits Jack, I'm gonna give you 1 million. And then you bet with 5 friends. I'm giving you 1 million for hitting Jack with the phone, and you're betting with 5 friends. What's that? What do you call that?
Nah.
There might be a chance of like hit Jack and I miss Jack.
It's a probability.
It's a probability. It might happen. It might not happen.
I think as he explained that when he explained that if South Africa plays with Brazil, right, we can bet that South Africa is gonna win. If South Africa is gonna win, we bet that South Africa is gonna win. The price will go up because we know that
the chances are very low.
But if we bet that Brazil is gonna win, the chances are
very high.
Until you get married to a person who's not buying food in their house because they are gambling and they are losing a lot of money because it's a scam, and until there is maybe some of them, or maybe there is that uncle in the house, he's always losing money. He's not buying.
Let me tell you what a scam would be. You know, if we had to all, you know how they do those bungee jumping, skydiving, those things, they could tell you to stand there and jump down to rocks, like it's all rocks. When you fall you die, and they tell you if you come back there alive, this is what we will give you. That would be a scam.
100%.
How do you come there? You're gonna die down there. No.
You know the thing is, let me show you another scam. Another scam is, for instance, when they buy you with the benefit. When you buy something in credit, right? They're gonna give you, now it's iPhone 16 out. They're gonna tell you like, okay, this is your iPhone 16 out, and this is how much you're paying in a month. They don't tell you about the interest. Now you're excited, like, okay, for now, this is what I'm gonna get.
If you're smart, you'll calculate.
When you jump, because even if you calculate, one thing they know for sure is you want it, and for your benefit,
that's your choice.
You're gonna buy. That's why many people are buying this now.
That is your choice. They put there, you pay 500 rand for 36 months. So you take your calculator, you know how much you're gonna pay, and then you decide that no, it's fine, I will pay it. They don't force you.
Yes, they don't force you. Like I was saying, it's a scam, honestly.
It's not.
Benefit.
No, it's
just my point is just proven.
It's not. They
scammed you. They take your money, and then now you are here like, okay,
they'll put
it's a scam on a suit, and then you like, it's a choice.
1,000 times 36 months. You take your phone 1,000 times 36, and you see the total. You know this is how much you're gonna pay. Then you decide.
Because it's a scam. That's how scam is. Always when you're getting scammed.
Alright, let's just make it for a moment. All right, to our viewers out there, we want your judgment on this. Please put in the comment sections below. Let us know if it's a scam or not. All right, and now back to us. Let's just discuss about the effects of gambling on families and how it affects people as a whole.
Can I start?
Yeah.
Okay. So, like I was saying, the effects of betting is something like gambling. You know, gambling and betting, same thing. Same WhatsApp group. So it takes out a lot of money from people now, and also the winners. We don't see the winners, but then we see the number of people that are betting and the number of people that are gambling. Same time, it's very difficult for. I know there's someone who's watching them, and there is that uncle at home, or maybe it's their parent.
Poor uncle.
There is that parent at home, or that uncle, ne? He's no longer even buying nice things for himself because he's having hope. You know when somebody have hope like one day I'm gonna be rich. And it's been for like
But you
many
want a short
years.
way. You want a shortcut to your riches.
You see that hope, ne? You see that hope? They put it on you, ne? And make it look nice. So for that hope, ne? I call it a scam, and it's affecting people's lives. Yes.
And I say gambling. It's bad.
Yeah.
It's a bad thing because of you end up. Let's say you have a car. As I said, so it's they do gambling with those spots, and then they do it like you can even end up betting with your car for 200 rand, and then that car is gone, and they'll tell you, let it pay. You must pay for that car while I have it until you bring back my money. So you end up losing things.
Valuable
even they say
things.
long time ago they even bet with women. Imagine
Your wife. Take your car and take your wife.
I need to see that person that see why.
They'll say
No.
because of the wife knows that the man is gambling.
Yeah.
But the husband will come up, I lost. But you have to go to this place because I lost.
And I think gambling is it is a bad thing.
It's bad.
Because now you get a person who gambles and always lose is always short-tempered, always everything.
Always angry.
They bet, like they end up selling things, taking money to do other important things, to gamble, and regrets come. And the next if they get money to patch that, they still go with the hope, as you mentioned.
I think from that, what she was saying about the short temper, there's this other uncle there. He was known for betting from where I'm coming.
That your uncle is. You have been calling uncle.
So that uncle, when every time people ask money from him, you will always be frustrated and you'll be like, you're always demanding. You're like,
No, I think people take it wrong. Gambling is not something that you need to make a living of.
Yeah.
But there are actually people who make a living out of this. You'd see expensive cars, like literally at Soweto with those small boards.
Yes.
Expensive cars. Parking there, and they like gambling. Serious, they're on it. But I wouldn't advise people to like make a living.
So from how I saw things, from each and everything it's a business, because for me I take it as a business. There will be the face of a business, and the face they will always have money, and then there will be the followers that will always donate to the business.
Same as trading.
And they're gonna keep on making money. Same as trading.
All right, that's it. All right, good people, thank you so much for tuning on and staying up to this time with gambling. We'll just leave you with a few advice. I know gambling can be like a virus, and a lot of people take it out for fun. Even if you're gambling out there, don't gamble more than what you can afford to lose. Don't let your gambling affect your family. And if you're out there that because you lost money and maybe you go home, you cannot buy things, and you turn to a liar because you need to lie to cover up, please stop. What you can do to help yourself is have a skill. If your betting income is maybe 1,000 rand or $100 a month, please stick to that. Have that pocket where once you exceed that money for that month, please stop, because the moment you want to exceed, before you know it, you have exhausted all your life savings, and you yourself, you will be very frustrated and you will be in a mess. And we love you so much, and you know what we always end. Please like, share, and subscribe.